The final Nintendo Direct for the Switch 1 concluded just a little bit ago, and I'm not afraid to say that my expectations were a little too high for this one, but that doesn't mean they didn't have some great stuff to show off. I'm going to ignore the titles that just didn't hit with me, and in this video, I'm going to tell you about the 5 best things to come out of this show. Each one is a little more exciting than the one before it. Let's get into it. Gradius is a classic that hasn't seen any real attention for decades. While it's appeared in recent years on the TurboGrafx Mini and the Konami Arcade Collection, it hasn't gotten a new game in many years. I was surprised to see it show up here. It seems like we almost always hear about games before they debut, with some sort of a trailer, but this one went unknown to me. I'm very excited to see not only a new Gradius game, but a whole collection of the old titles packed in with it. Different versions and different regional variations are all included. Well done, Konami, you're on the right track. Ever since Amazon Prime aired the series Secret Level, I've been looking forward to seeing more about Shadow Labyrinth. The idea of reimagining Pac-Man in a post-apocalyptic world where he exists in some metallic form, some kind of a symbiote that imbues you with tremendous power and hunger, just blows my mind. I love this. I think it's visually arresting, and the combat moves and transformations look insane. I wish I could have been in the room when this was pitched at Namco. It's too risky to be a cash grab, and that's exactly what excites me. I think some passion went into creating this one. Dragon Quest I and II HD has been on my mind ever since its creator announced the Dragon Quest III remake years ago. In the same presentation, he said that he wanted to do 1 and 2, but he had to wait to see if 3 got enough people excited to justify making it. And here we are. It reviewed overwhelmingly well, and now we're soon to be blessed with the others. It wasn't a new reveal today, but it's one that I'm very much looking forward to. Metroid Prime 4. This was our longest look yet at the game. It looks amazing. Trading tight, steely corridors for open organic scenery is a cool deviation to focus on. And the new powers that Samus can wield are very interesting to me. This is going to be such a fun adventure when it finally comes out, but once again, we didn't get a release date. I've already seen this has a number of people pretty concerned, but not me. Like I said in my last video, this is coming out for both Switch and Switch 2. Even though we've been told that Metroid Prime 4 won't be at the Switch 2 event, I still think it will show up at least long enough to show that there will be a Switch 2 version, and that's when we'll get the release date. Before we get to my favorite announcement from this Direct, I wanted to mention the one non-game thing that I thought was pretty cool. The Nintendo News app. I'm hoping it's more than the news feature that's built into the Switch UI, and I think it will be, but we won't know for sure till we get to use it for ourselves for a while. That said, it will be available later today to download, and for all we know, that could mean that it's available to use right now. After I finish uploading this video, I'm gonna go check it out. I think it'll be fun to get little bits of Nintendo news coming through in its own newsfeed like that. Okay, my final, most hype game from today was Marvel Cosmic Invasion. This just looks so damn good. I can tell you this, I have a small home arcade set up with a number of custom cabinets, and if this turns out to be as good as it looks, I'm going to have to find room for one more because I'll be building a dedicated arcade cabinet just to run this in. The character roster, the animations, the combat, the color palettes, everything about this game just looks incredible, and it reminds me of my experiences as a kid playing X-Men in the arcade with friends. There were a lot of other games at this presentation today, nearly 30 I think, but you can skip most of those. Just skip them. You don't need them, because these 5 are the ones that matter. If you want to hear what I think the 11 best games for the original Nintendo Switch were, click on the video on your screen now. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next time.